up my crew, you see they're 56% experience. Here they're 60% experience, except for this guy. I was messing around with like hiring and retraining guys, and I accidentally retrained him, so he went back to the default 50%. 50% training is free. 75% training costs $20,000 credits, and then 100% training costs you gold. So you can't do that for free. Also, you can see there's different kinds of ammo, but everything except for all the ammo that's not your just default armor penetrating thingamabobs, they all cost gold, like you see, gold. Meanwhile, this costs you credit. So that's that, and this is the 820. This is my this is the farthest that I've gotten in my tech tree, and so on and so forth. And like you can see with the upgrades. See, I haven't researched any of those, and then I researched that previously on a previous tank, and then this is the default cannon that comes with the tank right here. And you can see the cannons actually have tiers as well. This is a tier 2 cannon, this is tier 3, those are tier 4s, and that's actually a tier 5 cannon. And cannons have several statistics. You have your shots per minute, your armor penetration, and I mean, no. This is your standard. This is your standard drop. It's like how straight the gun shoots. It changes your accuracy and stuff. And then down here you have the armor penetration in millimeters. I don't know why there are 3 numbers. And like for example, you can see the first 2 are higher on this one, but the last one is smaller. I'm gonna guess that those are the 3 types of armor: light, medium, and heavy armor, or something like that. I'm not sure about that though. So that's that. And then here you can see the turrets. They change how much armor you have, which increases your hit points, and it changes how fast you can turn, and it also changes how far you can see, like how far away you can spot other tanks. Like right now with this, I can spot tanks from 270 meters. With upgraded, I'd be able to spot them 110 meters farther away, which is really important because the A20 is a scout. It is not meant to be killing anything. It's meant to just scout out targets for the artillery, which is also why it's important to have a better radio. Radio also is limited by the distance that it can transmit the enemies that you see. And then here we have different kinds of God, the word is just escaping me right now. Of track design, let's put it that way. Alright, different kinds of tracks. So, and they change how fast you can turn and how much you can carry at maximum. And then you have your engine, which has a chance of lighting on fire when hit, given by that percent, and its power, 500 ponies for that one. So there we are. And like for example, this here I've unlocked all the upgrades, but I haven't necessarily bought them. When you unlock an upgrade, you also have to buy it to be able to put it on your tank. So like you can see, I've just gone through and jacked this tank all the way up. I've also jacked my starting tank quite a little bit, quite a little ways up. So you can see it has a couple cannon, has a cannon upgrade, has a full turret upgrade, engine upgrade, track upgrade, and all that. Also, some of you might have noticed that I've sold my BT7, and that's because it's inferior to the A20 in pretty much every single way possible. It is slightly slower, less armored, has a less powerful gun on it, has worse transmitting range, worse spotting range, so I saw no reason to keep it at all, so I just sold it. And I'm just keeping the BT2 is probably the best tier 2 tank you can get. So if I ever wanted to show you guys a noob matchup, I could go do that. And it's also a tank that I spent most of my time on, as you can see by the crew experience. And this is just my starter tank. I'm keeping it just for lols, just so that I can remember. And then over here on the side are all the stats of the tank listed. And they change on your tank. Now, if you hit that little star button, you get into your tech tree. And if I had experience, I could unlock something, but I don't. And then here are your crew members. Obviously, each tank has its own crew specifically trained for that tank. As I learned, you can't swap crew between tanks. Also, yeah, that's that. And then they have stripes that that dictate their rank. I'm not sure what rank does for them, but I think it's supposed to do something. And let's see, if I go here, those are all my tanks, and I can sell them if I wanted to for however much. Right here's a store where I can buy tanks, and I can filter them by category and by nation. Alright, and if we go to my statistics, you can see that in my BT2 I got quite a few awards. Yeah, I have several awards here. I have a sniper award, I have a capturing flag award, and then so yeah, that's like Hero of the Battle award, and this is like this is for like destroying tanks and artillery, and yeah, basically there's awards, and there's several levels. You can see there's like the fourth level, the third, and then the first, and obviously the medal gets like pumped up and stuff for whatever you do it. And there you can see my win-loss statistics: 52% win, 47% loss, 11% survival rate in battle. I've been in light tanks this whole time, so I'm not really, and I don't really like to play safe. With light tanks, you're supposed to play safe, but that's just not my style. Any of you who have been watching any of my LPs know that, well, oh yeah, and then these are my crew members. You can see I have that many slots for crew. And if I wanted more slots, I could buy it with gold, as with everything. And if I wanted more tank slots, I could buy it with gold. But basically, any of you who've watched my LPs know that being any sort of patient or careful is not my style. So, yeah, that's that. And up here, you can upgrade your account to premium, obviously for gold, and for 24 hours, 7 days, or 30 days. And what that lets you do is it lets you get 50% more experience and monies per battle. So yeah, I think I've ranted on long enough about this game right now. I'm just going to leave this here. I was intending this to be just a sort of like an introduction to the Let's Play. Just showing off a couple of the mechanics. Oh, also, you see this right here is just a notification. Like, if you, it'll show up here with your battles. If you buy ammo, or if you repair your tank, it'll show up here. This right here, I can invite people to chat channel. This right here is the chat channel for everyone. It's just like Gen Chat, where everyone can talk. Those are like the MMO elements. This right here is like my ignore list and my friend list. And then these are channels. You can create or search for channels. So that's the social aspect. And it's pretty much like a simulator. Like, look at this, for example. If I wanted to take this gun and swap it out with this one, right? Bam. See the model changes, and obviously different guns use different kinds of ammunition. So that's that. Also, I could change my turret. You can see, obviously, turret's a pretty big visual change. The tracks, they're not really that much of a change. And you see, I can't change to that because I have the upgraded turret and it weighs more. And changing your engine, obviously no exterior change, but there's other changes that go with it. This tank's actually really, really slow and crappy in every single way, but I've actually been able to get a couple kills with it. And radio, same deal. You can't really see the difference. So yeah, that's that. And if we go into my stats, for example, like you can see with the BT2, I've won a lot of my battles, more than half of them. Meanwhile, with this, I have not, and yeah, and I've won a lot of awards with the BT2, and it's just like my best tank. And your tanks are actually ordered by how many wins you've gotten with them. So yeah, also, you can see I've destroyed one tank with my BT7, because with the BT7 it's a tier 3, and I was playing at night when there weren't a lot of people. So what happened was I got matched up with like tier 10s and like tier 9s, and I just had absolutely no chance, and both sides were pretty much half the tanks being artillery, and one artillery shot would kill this tank. So that's that. I've gotten 12 kills with my little crappy starter tank, and I've gotten 28 kills with my BT2. So yeah, BT2, awesome tank, awesome tank. And I've explained the gold little tank symbol and so on and so forth. And you can see my crew there is actually pretty well experienced. Here they're all pretty much a bunch of noobs that don't know what they're doing. And actually, I want to show you guys, like, see right here, you can find out about each one of your pilots, like what he can do. You can change his name for the price of some gold, and I can train him. So I'm just gonna show that real quick. There you go, 20,000 gold. 20,000 credits, and he's now 75% skilled at the 820. If I were to put him in a different tank, he would start off from 50% again. So basically it pays to keep your crews specialized in one tank. So that's it for this video, and next time around I'll be playing the game.